Hello everyone, my name is Rob Noxious. Today we'll be playing The Outer Worlds. It's a great RPG game that takes place out in space. You have so much options, you can be the hero or the villain. I like to play as the villain because, well, I'm a bit of a sociopath. I'm just going to play story because, yeah. So, let's get right into it.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Sounds amazing. Very amazing. Hope to be left at the edge of the colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, so this is basically the beautiful creature I got to make. I love games like these. I gotta be so creative. Oh, can't do capitals. So apparently it can. Wait. Chad. Chad Bradley. I think that's perfect. Let's get started.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status, structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Hear me. Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I think sending me is a bad idea, but okay.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him
See,
to
if I was
plant
in a
the
video
beacon
game.
and move away, not stand there holding it.
If I was in
Oh,
a video
well,
game,
no
that's what I would
sense in
be.
letting his ship go to waste.
First guy to die.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Little sprat. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta get down. Ooh, there's a dead guy. Take that. Sneaky snunk. I guess they can't get me.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do.
Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in
Spacer's
here and
choice.
blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You're an idiot. Give me your gun before you get yourself killed.
Yeah, you sound a lot like my
You actually
lieutenant.
did that.
Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Well, I'm supposed to be a bad guy, and it says attack, so boom. I'll take your stuff. Thank you, thank you. I like free things. Anything else? Okay. Boom!
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Whoa. So Q is to tactical time dilation? Okay. Boom. Boom.
Thank you. Hey!
I will take all your stuff and things. Ah! Dead, motherfucker. Thank you for your sacrifice. Oh, I got a lot of stuff.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call
Whoa,
on
what
that
rebels
rum
those
leech.
landing
Landing in the
violators?
Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad.
Damn.
I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Those shimbly shamblers. It's just a landing violation, let it go, or so I heard.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Yeah, laminated. Now, don't mind me. I'm just gonna hide here and watch. Whoops. No, I'm not trying to kill you at all. Private Kimball. Any other? No. There we go. Sweet, I got myself my first sword. We already got those. Nice little doggy. Okay.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something's supposed to be happening? Or...
You
yeah.
are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to accept commands from Captain Alex Hawthorne, after all. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
The guards accidentally brutally shot themselves while on patrol. Yeah.
Accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Second time this month. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Good idea, and clean up the ship while you're
Is
at
that
it.
an official Spacer's Choice spacecraft on an official Spacer's Choice landing pad? Do I look like an auto-mechanical sanitation unit? The answer to both questions is no. You'll want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh,
You dick.
and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice.
Oh my god, he's coming at me with a shovel. Oh, he's dead. I couldn't even have a shovel. Fucking dick.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
You know I'm not a
You
marauder.
talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I do what I
Got a knack
want.
for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
The grease monkey? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get yours, whether you like it or not.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I still want yours, though.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I don't think trusting me is a good idea.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Oh, I guess I didn't even see if she was in there. I can actually move it up and down while it's moving.
Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here.
Yeah, I do.
And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No.
It's just
stupid stray.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
I don't care.
You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid.
Yeah, that's my plan.
You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
I already told him I want
Seems the sort of thing
his
that
power
would
supply. I'll
I
consider
trust
it.
you will listen to your conscience.
Die already, bitch. Why are you not dead? Like two-shot the other guy.
Searching for.
And you is dead.
Beginning to.
Now I gotta go all the way over there. Oh, I was hoping it was gonna be just that easy.
Get ready.
Does a lot of damage for a club.
System.
Incoming!
Pretty sure I'm gonna give all the power to the deserters, because, you know, I think they deserve it. Deserting people is a good thing. Oh, so this is where I gotta go? Okay, that's not that bad.
There's two more.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Great, another lunatic.
Don't you talk down to me, Phantom. At least I know I'm real. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
The fuck?
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
Mercury?
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
What does it do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Down they go!
Process beginning.
Here they come! That's the last of them.
Oh, sweet.
Here they come!
Here.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the mail?
Halt. Investigation.
Incoming!
Security.
Who's this person? Oh, over here. Hello. Bye-bye. Okay, now it's time to choose.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
That's a service to our community. I can't just destroy what they
Miss
built.
McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering.
That's what I like too.
She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Yep. I'm fine with it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Okay, so... I want to do it. One thing I can say is I love ghost towns. And this is definitely a ghost town. No power, no nothing. Just the way I like it. Okay, now we can finally take what belongs to us. Oh, what does he want?
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
He sounds so evil. Kind of reminds me of the Joker. Like he's gonna turn into him.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I'm
definitely
dying
to
hear
teach you a
this.
lesson.
Please, educate me.
You're a horrible person and you deserve everything that's coming to you.
I see. All right, then. Glad you got that off your chest. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave.
Nah.
I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be. Stand down, all of you. We're done.
Got my sights.
Got my sights, huh?
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing keeps you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power
Do you
regulator.
know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm
Outstanding,
doing.
Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This is my first video in 3 whole years, so I'm sorry if my editing skills aren't that great. This was originally a whole 2 hours, but I cut it down so it wouldn't be as boring. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like, as it will help this channel in the long run. Also, please do subscribe, because I'm going to have more videos. I do have a job, so I'm going to try my best to upload as much as possible. I'm aiming for 3 to 4 videos a week. So far I have this, Pokemon Sword, Halo, and basically whatever games you guys want me to try. I'm open to basically anything, so leave a comment in the video if you want me to try something in particular. Thanks for everything. Peace out and take care. Bye-bye.